Good morning, West Michigan, and welcome to Wednesday. It's going to be a windier Wednesday, and you know the saying, winds of change. Well, the weather is going to be changing significantly here over the next several days.
It felt they picked up yesterday afternoon. You know, stepped out and was doing a shoot downtown, and I walked out of a store, and it was like, it's the hair barometer. It went all over the place. We had to shoot things a couple times because it just wouldn't stay out of the face and out of the mouth. And so, windy Wednesday.
That's right. And you know, it's a little breezy this morning, but it's really going to be blustery later this afternoon and this evening. So if you're going to be out and about, make sure that you use a little extra hairspray, put some rocks in your pocket so you don't blow away.
So instead of just moving, it can move in one piece.
One piece, exactly.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, whipping all around.
Not a good thing.
Getting into the holiday spirit here. You are really inspiring me, Rachel.
I know. We're getting so close. We've got less than 2 weeks to Halloween, and so I'm getting in the spirit. This is kind of motherhood taking over because I want to really take every holiday and do fun things and make good memories for my daughter and my family. And so I did some cookie making last night.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And so, you know, got the ingredients the other day at Meijer when I was at the Halloween Fun Factory, Halloween Factory there. And here are the cookies, really easy. Added an egg and butter. Easy.
That's it?
Yeah. Thank you, Pillsbury. Really easy. Put them in the oven because I had these really cool shapes that I also bought there. And it's these items that you can buy within the Halloween section.
Nice.
And so here I am at my kitchen counter doing a little bit of decorating there. And then voila, finished product.
Wow.
We've got a Kit Kat, pumpkin, bat, a spooky ghost. As you can see, and Harry, I'm not very artistic. It was a lot easier than you would think.
They look like Martha Stewart made them. I mean,
Well,
they really look
Just call me
nice.
Rachel Stewart here.
You know what I really love about these? You know, I love sweet things, and
Yes, you
usually
do.
when I make cookies, I glom frosting on the more frosting, the better on a cookie. But I love this because you really have just done the outline.
I brought in some of my artsy tools here. I found these little things, and they're really great because they're little containers of frosting, and they're great for little hands to be able to decorate, and also a separate container with all kinds of really cool little things to decorate and make spooky eyes, and these are little bats, and they come in these like little containers and really great sizes, and so you can have a little fun and decorate your cookies. You can leave them, you know, bare, but this is what you want to look for at the store.
Fantastic.
How cute is that? I thought that was
really
a great
cute.
idea.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, it could be. I'm not really great and artistic about things, but this made it really easy to make some fun cookies, and they were fun to eat too because we ate them last night.
Very
They're
good.
delicious.
Are they good?
I brought them in. You can try
Fantastic.
some.
I can't wait. You know, I have a really big sweet tooth, so that sounds really great.
Yeah, sugar cookies, delicious.
You know, we're really getting into the spirit of the season around our house as well. And now in our yard, we don't really have very many trees, but in our neighborhood, there are these big, beautiful, old maple trees that have been there for years and years and years. So there are a bunch of leaves in our neighborhood. So yesterday, Jen and her little girlfriends from the neighborhood got together with rakes, and of course Jen had to grab a leaf blower, and they decided to
This could be trouble.
make some work of the leaves. So here they are. These are the Wieringa girls, Mackenzie and Maya and Maddie Grace, and there's Jen. She looks like she could be part of the Wieringa family. Isn't this so cute?
That is so
This
cute.
is Maya. She is a kindergartner, and she is just a doll.
That is really neat. That rake looks huge
It is
for her.
enormous. And here's Jen with the leaf blower, of course. The dad was at work. Mark was at work, and so somehow these girls went in the garage and found this leaf blower. I'm guessing this is not exactly
And
the
everyone was
safest thing.
okay at the end of the day, right?
They were, but I'm
Okay,
thinking
good.
they should have been wearing goggles, especially with that leaf blower. So here's the best part. They weren't trying to clear the leaves. They were actually making a great big pile of leaves
Because they're so smart.
check it out. This is what they were doing. They were jumping in the pile of leaves, and
Don't you love
at the
the
very
fall?
end of the day, I just love it because they were having so much fun. And here at the end of the day, they were all buried up to their necks in the leaf pile.
That's the best kind of play.
Yeah.
It's actually something that you can do, and you don't need something. You don't need to spend $100 to go out and get something.
Oh, yeah.
However, the leaf blower did make it easy. But it's easier for Dad to go and spend that $100 to have the leaf
To
blower.
have a leaf blower around.
What a great time.
So it was a really great time. So, you know, I have to stop by Meijer later today in the Halloween aisle because I'm guessing they have those big bags that are shaped like
Yes.
pumpkins, and that you stuff the leaves in, and then you set them on the curb, and they look like you have enormous stuffed pumpkins, but they're really stuffed
Functional
with leaves.
decorating.
So we'll convince the kids to do that, and then the neighborhood will be all cleaned up.
Yeah, great idea. Okay, I have something with me today. And you know what this is because I've been talking about
I do,
it for
because
days. You've gone through this with me.
I started out being worried about you, and now I'm just simply grossed out this morning.
Yes, but these are things that need to be talked about. I have something here. This is not a Halloween prank. And we've agreed we're not going to take the close-up on this, but this is my toenail.
That is your toenail.
This is my toenail, freshly painted.
Her perfectly polished toenail.
It came off the other day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did. I have been suffering from something known as black toe nail.
Okay.
And it was something that I kind of figured out. Remember when we did our Metro Cruise 5K and I did the 10K?
You did the 10K.
And I started running and I really had a lot of pain in my right toe. And it started to actually change in color. Some blood gathered under it and became black. So I was really concerned at the time. I went online and I heard about black toenail.
Okay.
And I guess it happens a lot with runners or walkers because there's a lot of friction that happens at the end of the sneaker.
Really?
And when your toe is rubbing against it. And I read, we had bought new shoes for it. We went out and bought those shoes. And they sized us about a half a size larger than our regular. Well, it's because your foot actually swells and grows a full size when you're exercising like that. And I exercise a lot otherwise, and so I was doing a lot of rubbing, and it swelled, there was pressure, it turned black, it finally just fell out this week.
Wow.
And so, kind of gross, but I wanted people to know that this is a common thing. Actually, a lot of people suffer from this.
Well, and let me just say, Rachel, that's reason number 425 for me to not overdo it with exercise. I have all my toenails, and I can take off my pumps right now and prove it.
All I can say is I'm very glad we're going into winter.
Yeah.
Because you know how I love shoes.
Yes.
Open toe shoes. And it's good because I'll be wearing a lot of socks and a lot of boots and shoes, covering things up, and hopefully in a few months things
I wonder
will be back
how long
to
it
normal.
takes to regenerate a toenail completely, because that's
I read that online too.
Really? Okay.
At least 3 months.
Really?
But I'm going to be painting the skin.
Well,
what do you do?
what do you say after that?
We like to be honest on AWS. We like to approach subjects that you don't always hear about on TV.
So if anybody has any idea, maybe fake toenails,
please do.
if you can find those online too. I'm sure there must be a company that makes
those
them.
press-on toenails.
Press-on toenails.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay. All right.
Okay.